deal with that, I think, every day on a different level, not so much to the degree that I've been talking about, but every day we in Corcoran have a group of kids who come to us with a ton of weight on their shoulders. And every day we have the opportunity to either remove that weight from their shoulders, or we also have the opportunity to add weight to the shoulders of those kids. The only way you can possibly remove the weight is to figure out why that weight's there. And if you don't figure out why that weight's there, you're going to start adding weight. And that's why I think it is so important that we start seeing those individual faces and we start getting down to what the true behavior is about. I'm a big believer in behaviors and manifestation of a deeper issue. And every time a kid does something, whether it seems as meaningless as throwing a pencil or talking back, or they're tired in the morning, or they're constantly getting headaches or whatever it is, there is a reason for that. And if we continue to consequence just that surface behavior, we are never going to realize what the problem is, and we can never fix the problem. And that's why it is so important that we take our mindset and change it from looking at groups to looking at individuals. Last year I had a young man who was setting fires. He had been arrested a couple times for setting fires. He came to me below basic, but he was really, really intelligent, and so I knew there was probably something not right there. He stole from me a couple times, and one of the times he stole from me, I looked through his cum, and it said stealing, 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 basically every year. And I thought, there's a reason this child's stealing. I'm not quite sure what it is, but there's a reason that he's stealing. There's a reason he's setting fires. And after I got through it, and the time it was suspended, I told him, we're going to figure out why you're doing this. There's a reason you're doing this, we're going to figure out why. I found out later his mom had an addiction that was kind of making her MIA. Dad was playing mom and dad. He wasn't getting any sort of attention he needed, and he was craving attention and structure, and none of that was coming to him. And so he was acting out. Once we got to that, not only did he stop lighting fires, and he stopped stealing, he grew 192 points on the CSD. Went from a below basic student to an advanced student, and continues to be an advanced student at John Muir. And I honestly believe that is because he just had a ton of weight on his shoulders. And as we figured out what was going on with him, we removed that weight, and now he was just able to be a student. He was able to come in there, and he was able to listen every day. He was able to enjoy himself, and he was able to get down to what it is. We have really special kids here. Very, very special kids. And sometimes they come in really rough around the edges. And make you want to scream. And I think last year's class I cried a lot, because I had a lot of those. But at the end, you are going to find that they will kill for you, because they will feel about you the way they have probably never felt about anybody in their lives. And so I hope, if anything can continue, that we start looking at those kids, each as individuals, so that we can be more successful in our groups and make sure that they all get what they need.